It is going on daily live morning show. It is Saturday, and you know what that means? That means it's me and Kenny at it again. Season 2, episode 54, Starship. What could that possibly mean?
Woo!
What could that possibly mean? We got a
Ooh.
great show for you. You know, we're gonna Kenny's got a surprise. He's got don't disrespect my list, Ron, as a segment. So I cannot wait to get at this list. I don't know what the list is, but I can't wait to get at it. That should be a dandy. And then, of course, the Ron's top 5. Hugo is already spelling out dis re.
Woo!
There's going to be a lot of that at the end of this show. You have to watch the whole show to get to it. You got to get to it. So we will also have, that story I was telling everybody about Cascadia. That will be coming up. Finally getting to it. It's been 2 weeks that I've been trying to do this topic. Also, we have villains and stories. And of course, our opening segment. But before we do that, let's talk some promoting of our socials. YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. So please get on there, follow us on there, subscribe or whatever it's called. Click that little bell so that way you know when we go live. So if we're running a little late, like we had some technical issues, it seems like it's always technical issues. It's really frustrating. The chat wasn't working, so I had to refresh and make sure that worked. So it's working. So please get on there. Let us know that you're there, and we follow back too. By the way, we subscribe back.
We do.
I like keeping in touch with all the fans. Right. You can also watch us live on Facebook at RI Broadcasting, where over 10,000 followers are on this page. This is just spectacular. So get on there, and don't forget to send us some stars, because Kenny needs to put his 2 cents in, and you got to get it to him so that way he can do that. 2 penny Kenny.
2 penny Kenny.
And also. And also, you can't forget Twitch. All the Twitchers. All the Twitchers out there. RI_broadcasting. Support the show by sending us bits so that way I can put my 2 cents in.
Yep.
You can also subscribe, which is even better. But don't forget, if you really want to support the show, go to Patreon and subscribe there. You get great merch like this puppy right here, filled with some low sugar orange juice.
Yes.
It's not the same. It tastes kind of weird. It tastes like orange drink. But, that's the price you pay, right? So do that. You can get all kinds of merch, stickers, pens, the whole kit and caboodle. You can also force us to take down some video shorts that we have posted up on our social. So by buying those for only $3, we would take them down from YouTube and all of that stuff, even if they're doing really well, like 1 million views or something. Just saying. All right, let's get into this. This is not going to be a fun first story. Use monk sugar is what Hugo is telling me. I've never even heard of monk sugar.
I know.
Something from corn.
Something from what?
Never mind.
Okay.
And I just got the notice that we are live.
Hey, we're live. Really?
So
Wow.
good job. Good job letting us know 6 minutes later.
Yeah.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
We're live.
We're live.
All right. So the first story is not going to be fun, Kenny.
Oh.
I didn't even know if you saw this or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Now, I know when I say George Foreman, dies, a lot of you thinking that, oh my God, that's the guy that makes the grill. Because you're too young to know that he was a boxer, like a legendary boxer.
Yep.
This one was a big one, right?
Yeah.
You look at the headlines and it's like this guy was so likable.
Yeah.
Like it's like you wanted to just hang out with him because he was such a great personality, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about boxers throughout time, it's like everybody thinks of, basically a couple of people, right? We all think of Muhammad Ali, which he did have that probably the most famous fight of all,
Mm-hmm.
Rumble in the Jungle. That
Unbelievable.
was,
Yeah.
Him and Ali.
Yeah.
But he's right up there with all of these people. But when you look at the personality that goes with it, he's probably got the best personality of any boxer ever.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And it struck me soon as I saw it. I was like, "What?" I mean, he's one of those guys that you thought was just going to be around forever.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he won a gold at 19 years old. What,
Mm-hmm.
1968 Olympics in Mexico City. 19 years old, won the gold, in boxing, of course. And so he's been fighting a long time. 2-time heavyweight champion, including when he was 45 years old.
Yeah.
Heavyweight champion at 45.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Last thing to go is the power, right?
Yep.
I mean, he can take a beating, and then all it takes is one punch.
Mm-hmm.
And that he has.
That
He probably still had it on his way out.
Yep.
He wasn't knocking on those gates. He was punching his way
Punching
through
him
it.
down. Yeah, he was punching him down. Yep. Boom.
That's how he went in there.
Yep.
Look, I mean, he's a legend. And, we've already tasted that this year. And now we lose another one. The end of the year is not going to be a fun time when we do the list.
Oh.
That list is going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Yeah. I've got messages coming through. People are just dying to talk to me. No pun intended. That was not a good choice of words.
Not a good choice of words. But anyway.
Yeah, so we lost George Foreman, 76. The family posted it on George Foreman's Instagram.
Yeah.
They said he went peacefully surrounded by his loved ones, and that's how it should be for George.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, George. You will be missed.
Yep, sure will be.
Definitely. It really puts things in perspectives when we do these stories, and we do these stories a lot. And I'm so happy that there wasn't like this cloud over this. like there was with Gene Hackman. All of that, what he went through on his death must have been horrible. And then not knowing what really is happening in reality for him, and that must have been tough. Hugo says he wanted to pull his George Foreman grill out and make a burger. Rest in peace, champ.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's if you have a grill out there, George Foreman grill, you should do that. Seriously, that should be what you do today.
Yep.
I mean, that's just the ultimate tribute, right?
Yeah.
And those things make great burgers, by the way.
True story. Yeah, true story.
It takes out the fat, which is good, healthy, even though to make a great burger, you got to cook it in the fat.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you make a great burger.
Mm.
So you're not supposed to have something that drains the grease because you got to cook it right in there because that's
That's flavor
how you
is.
make
That's what flavor is.
Hugo also said that it was monk sugar is a sugar cane alternative. Is that like Splenda?
Splendid. Just splendid.
I think somebody from Massachusetts created Splenda because it's not like it's spelled with the A like a Boston accent.
Splenda. Yeah, Splenda. Pack the car. Have a yard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think somebody from Massachusetts created Splenda. That was the unfortunate thing today. Let's try to move on to some happier things. So let's go on to villains.
Yeah, that's happier. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm trying.
All right. Okay. That's happier. All right. Ron, some villains we like and some villains we don't like. You know what I'm saying? So we know the new Superman is coming out. And
you keep bringing it back.
And I just want to
give what his first comment is going to be.
I just want to give you the villains that are in it that we know of, so you can be prepared. To be What's wrong with that?
Villains, really?
Well, I don't know about multiple, but just the villains that we know. They're
gonna crap their load in the first movie. Everything's in the first movie, and it says nothing for the next.
They've got multiple.
Who are the villains?
We already seen the glimpse of of Crypto saving him.
See, why'd you have to say it? Why? Now we're gonna have dog comments in the whole show.
All right, let's take a look at the known villains that are in Superman this coming season. It's Ultraman is one of the villains. Ultraman is a similar
that nuclear guy.
Yeah, nuclear guy. It's just like Superman. He's exactly like Superman. But the only thing is kryptonite doesn't affect him.
Oh, that's not fair.
So that's one of the villains that are in there. So kryptonite
doesn't affect him. But it's not Bizarro. It's okay.
It's Ultraman. It's Ultraman. It's Ultraman. He's just like the Boy Scout, but kryptonite doesn't affect him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one of the villains that are in the new Superman.
Why do I feel like I'm not going to go see this?
And the second one is Metamorpho.
Who? Metamorpho.
Yeah, Metamorpho.
Why can't we get Bizarro? Why are we not getting Lex Luthor?
That's what I say. Bring back Lex Luthor. Yep.
Like, how do you not have Lex Luthor in a Superman movie? They have to be hiding that fact. They have to be. Because if you don't, put Lex Luthor in the first Superman movie, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, okay.
Please tell me Lex Luthor is going to be in it. Please.
So, Metamorpho is a robot with incredible speed, strength, and durability, but can also copy the abilities of other superhumans.
Hugo said it's Lena Luthor. They're going to change it to a female character. If that's true, I will never watch another superhero movie. If that's true. Mark my words. If that's true, I will never watch another superhero movie. Period. Kenny, please tell me that's not true.
Well, Metamorpho will be the central villain who compels all the heroes to unite.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is the first two villains in the Superman movie that we know of.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Every time you do a segment on Superman, it gets worse.
I'm just trying to get the facts out.
I know you're just reporting it. Right now, I feel like I have no desire to go see this movie when it finally comes out.
Don't worry.
I think the top dog is a spy for Marvel. I think he was purposely let go from Marvel just so he can get hired by DC and fix theirs and then completely put it in the trash bin.
then go back to Marvel. Be like, I did it. I did.
That's the sinister villain right there.
So what you're saying is it's Isaiah Thomas? Where you get hired by the Knicks and you put him in the toilet for all them, and you put him in the toilet for all them years. So because he thought Detroit would beat him.
Dude, I'm telling you, nothing I hear about the movie sounds good. Nothing about it. Like, I saw the trailer, and I know everybody else saw the trailer. That did not look like real. It did not look like a real person.
Nope.
In the trailer.
I'm sorry, but I think the dog is a star.
That's the problem. And again, that still infuriates me because the dog wasn't in the ship.
Oh, crypto.
And if the dog was in the ship, there's no way it's still alive.
Maybe it's a super dog.
It's not a super dog until it comes to the planet.
Oh.
There was no room. They even said it in the beginning of the story. Oh, there's only room for the baby. That's it. That's why they don't send the mother.
Oh.
No, honey. Let's save the dog first. Really? Really?
Oh.
There was no dog, so therefore there can't be crypto.
Okay.
I don't understand why they destroy everything just to create a new character. Oh, it's getting boring, so let's put in a dog. That's what they did. Spoiler: Lex is in the movie. He steals crypto. What, the Bitcoins or the dog?
Oh,
Steals Isn't it a super
thank,
dog? How is Lex
thanks,
Luthor going to take him?
thanks for the spoiler,
I don't really
Hugo.
care. The movie is spoiled already.
Mm.
Spoiled. Because it has crypto in it.
Uh,
All right.
all right.
So, no Bizarro.
No Bizarro. Oh no. As far
What
as we
about
know,
Zod? What happened to Zod? Kneel before Zod.
didn't he get hit by the bus? Him and his girlfriend.
That was funny.
Yeah, yeah. That's when Superman was Superman. But anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That movie's going to suck, isn't it?
Mm,
That movie's going to suck.
we shall
It might
see.
suck more than The Flash did.
Oh, the Flash was terrible.
It's going to suck, dude. I'm telling you. It'll be Falcon America all over again.
So what do we call it? We call it fake Superman?
Dogger Man.
Dog, Dogger Man. Dogger
Wait,
Man.
they already tried that. It didn't do very well.
Yeah, yeah. Dog Man. Dog Man. Dog
Oh, I
Man.
don't know. Like, I just don't understand why they can't just stick to the original story. Why can't they
Mm,
do? Why can't they do that? Give us the real villains. Stop killing them
mm,
so that way you can't make a sequel. All this crap. And for the love of God,
mm,
please don't use AI.
mm.
That was rough, man. That
It's a good one. Good one,
was
Hugo.
rough.
That was rough, man.
That was good. I do
Good
like
one.
that, Hugo. Even
Good.
though it was rough, man, but the was rough, man. All right, let's move on. Superman. Okay, so far we've had George Foreman pass away
Mhm.
and Superman crap.
Mm.
Great. Hopefully, stories is better. Better news, right? This is all going to be good
Yeah.
news. I'm going to love this, right?
Oh,
Yes, you,
it's good.
Kenny.
It's good and beautiful. Oh, I get a back to back.
Yes, you do.
All right. All right. Ooh, I'm somebody today. All right. Do you want number one or number two? Which one do you want first?
Let's go with number 2 because
Number
so far it's been
two.
crap.
All right. Number two. I know how you like Tulsa King,
Yeah, that's a great show.
and season 3 is coming out.
Yes.
Ah. So Tulsa King has cast an actor from the Terminator franchise in a pivotal role.
Robert Patrick.
Yes. Robert Patrick has joined the cast as a major villain.
Yes, he always plays a villain.
Yeah, no villain. Yeah, he's major villain. No spoilers. See, that's how you do it. No spoilers. No spoilers. I'm not gonna tell you
Season
what he
2
plays.
of Reacher, he was the villain.
Really?
Oh, Reacher is such a great show.
Oh,
Kenny,
I might have to.
you need to see that show.
I have to watch it.
You need to see it. I'm telling you, it's good.
Mhm. Okay. All right. I'll have to watch it.
So
I'll have to
Robert
watch it.
Patrick is in this, which is awesome because the guy is a great villain.
Mhm.
And he's obviously going to be going up against Sly.
Adrian, hey, I fought the fight.
That show is
Hey.
that show is really good.
I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to binge it. I'm gonna have to binge it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to binge it.
definitely.
So,
definitely.
this is where I make Ron say, "What? Excuse me? Huh? Are you kidding me? Hey, when's the last
But
time
you
you've been to
haven't
Boston,
retired
Ron?
it though.
Yeah. Oh, it's retired. It's retired. It's retired.
Sure.
That's why it's called. That's why it's called stories. Stories. It's retired. So, Ron, when's the last time you've been to Boston? You've been to Beacon Hill?
Of course.
Been to Beacon Hill. It's a nice
Been
walk.
everywhere in Boston.
It's fun to
Even some
watch.
places I didn't want to be.
I,
Even those places.
yeah, I lived it, so I lived it. I've been everywhere. Yeah, Beacon Hill's fun. You get to travel around the red line and see all the historical stuff.
Yep.
So a piece of hot real estate has hit the Boston market.
Okay.
Yeah, uh-huh. And the space is located in on Brimmer Street, right in Boston's Beacon Hill. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. Yeah. You look
What?
confused. You look confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up for grabs?
I'm glad you asked, Ron.
Yeah, I know
A,
you were waiting for it.
a parking space listed for $750,000.
A parking
Woo!
space?
Yeah,
A space. One parking space.
yeah, yeah.
$750,000.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Holy crap, that's an expensive parking.
Mm.
Who bought it?
It is unknown, but where was it?
Is it Chisholm?
Is it Nah, probably probably Bill Chisholm.
Oh, it could be Grossbeck, who just made, $6.5 billion.
Yeah, exactly, right. Yes, right. $750,000. Last year it was $5,000 below, but the parking space comes with 6 or 7 attendants at a time, and it is a parking space that is located in the Brimmer Street garage.
Okay, so it's in the garage, a parking garage.
Yeah, parking garage.
So who bought
Mhm.
it? Is it just for
Yep.
sale?
It's just for sale.
Who the heck is going to pay that? That's expensive.
$750,000 for a parking space.
Well, when we move our offices to Boston, some jackass is going to pay that, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
But for 750,000, why not just buy the parking garage?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Why not just take the train?
No, well, I can see like a rich guy doesn't want to take a train, you know. But I mean, if you're going to spend $750,000 for a parking spot, why not just say, "Hey, I'll buy the parking garage for 2 million,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can charge everybody $750,000 to park there."
That is funny.
And then you make all the money.
Yeah, right. That's a lot of money.
I mean, because that's really a guy that has the spot, and he's now going to sublease his parking spot.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
The guy probably bought the spot for I don't know, $250K, and now he's going to make a lot of money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But that's It must be nice to have all this money, right?
Yeah.
Come on, people.
Yeah.
Send us
Must
some
be.
bits and stars. I need to buy a parking spot.
Yeah, yeah, right. $750,000. Yes. All right, Beacon Hill.
That's craziness. That's craziness. I don't know what people do, right? I mean, it's Cascadia time. The
Yes.
long-awaited segment that I've been trying to do, and I probably have now overhyped this story because it really isn't much of a story, to be honest with you. So Cascadia is what is referred to what could possibly be a new country.
Oh. Okay.
Where, you ask?
Yeah.
How about right
Where?
here in the United States?
Oh, okay. All right.
There is a movement for a separation from the United States. And that separation is square in the West Coast area where it has Washington, Oregon, British Columbia, and also parts of the Alaskan Panhandle and parts of Idaho and Western Montana are also involved.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't think it'll ever happen, but there is a movement going. And they figure they can successfully secede from the United States and thrive because of its location. So you know how there's this massive power grid, the United States, and a lot of it is done by power plants and stuff like that. But out there, a lot of it is, you know, stuff like wind, solar, water, power generated. A lot of it is. So they are saying political, ecological, and cultural are all the same in that area. So the physical environmental criteria for soil, climate, terrain is all the same in that area. And that's why they're thinking that that is a good enough reason to bring that to a self-sustaining country. And the emphasis would be on local communities rather than an overarching government.
Okay.
So it would be localized rather than a big government, and we see what this government is doing.
Okay. Yeah.
So there is a growing, call for this. Now, United States would obviously have to agree to this, and we know they're not going to agree to it. But it is picking up steam, and I mean, I'd be the first one to be over there. That would be awesome. New country.
Me too.
Hopefully they can leave some room for Ronland. Ronland would be more than happy to join in. Just saying. It would be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah.
Self-sustaining clean energy, because almost all of the power is generated from that in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, and how great would it be to be self-sustaining You know, it's like this country is so bogged down in everything else. There wouldn't be that in that area. Um, so I mean, it's just one of those things that is picking up movement, picking up steam. A lot of talk, Canada being the 51st state or whatever, or Greenland or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Um, this has a little more, you know, casualness to it, but when does the scales tip? You know what I mean? When
Mhm.
does it start becoming, you know, big enough to put attention to it? That's the question.
Yeah.
And it was curious that, British Columbia is part of that as well. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
So you're taking a whole that West Coast area and I mean, you could have a situation where there's a new country right here.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. I figured I'd bring that to you
Mm. Okay.
because there is a possibility. Like, I mean, that western area is absolutely beautiful. I mean, how many cities do you really have that are major cities out there? It's like you
Yeah.
have Seattle, probably the biggest city out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the capital, they're saying.
Oh, nice. Nice. I love Seattle. Always wanted to go. It's on my bucket list.
Yeah, I would love to go to Seattle.
Me too.
Seattle's pretty nice, right?
Hmm.
A lot of different kinds of culture out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That
so
that and I want
so that
that
is
and I
Cascadia, Kenny.
that and
I would certainly visit.
me too. Me too. Put me on the list. Put me on the list and throw a fish
Could
at
live in a
me.
treehouse.
Yep. Log cabin, treehouse. Yep.
Yep, I could do that. I
Me
just
too.
don't want to be at the bottom of the volcano.
Yeah. Mm. No.
I don't want to live near a volcano.
No. Wait a minute. Joe did it. Ron versus the volcano. Classic.
Yeah, I don't
Classic.
want. I don't want any part of that. I don't want any part of that.
You see it
Let
now.
Joe do it. Joe is fine. I will pass.
Joe versus the volcano.
The only lava I
Nice.
want to be next to is the lava rocks in your grill or the lava soap to really get clean.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
That's it.
yes,
Other than
yes.
that, no lava for me.
Other than that, no love for you, huh? I hear you.
All right, Kenny. Kenny? I just called you Kenny.
Mm.
Kenny. Because I was reading the disrespect of my list.
Mm.
And I put the I in there instead of the E.
Mm.
Don't disrespect my list, Ron.
Yeah, Ron.
What do you got for us, Kenny? What list
Okay.
is this?
Okay. The last time I had a list, you disrespected it, and you said none of them bands were life changing or change the culture. This and that, another blah 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 blah. Don't respect my list, Ron. Okay, all right. I got 25 great bands who have changed the game, and I'm gonna give you
Oh,
5. I'm gonna give you 5, and if you want, I can give you 10, but I'm gonna give you 5. Okay, all right. Don't disrespect my list. Okay, all right. And no
okay.
order. Okay, you ready?
All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm taking notes.
Okay. All right. Number 1, The Police.
What about him?
Game changing. Hey, the band that featured Sting would become one of the most popular groups in the world with their mix of punk, reggae, and jazz. Game changing.
Punk, reggae. Okay. Punk, reggae, and jazz. I don't stand so close to me. Punk,
Sending out an
reggae.
SOS. Sending out an SOS. Thank you.
How
Okay.
is that
Thank you.
reggae or jazz? Like I don't.
Oh, man.
So
The
look,
disrespect.
I love the band called The Police. I didn't want to say I love the police. I didn't want to say that. But I love the band. And I think they belong in the Hall of Fame. Are they in the Hall of Fame?
It's a good question.
So you
I
didn't
don't
even
know
look
yet.
that up.
I don't know yet. I'm pretty
Because
sure
that
they are.
list that you were talking to, you said that they were supposed to be, they should have been in the Hall of Fame. And then some of them on that list didn't change anything.
Oh, here
But they
we go.
deserve to be in there. I gave you that, right? Didn't I say that?
Why are you beating
Now,
around the bush?
I also agree that the police changed music.
Thank you. Thank you. Say thank you. Thank
What?
you. Oh, here we
Not
go with the butt. Oh, here we go with the butt.
not in the way that you think.
Here we go.
Like their songs that they don't release probably fit that criteria. The songs that they did release did not. Like you talk about Don't Stand So Close to Me, Every Breath You Take, Message in the Bottle. Those songs were just normal,
Here we
everyday
go.
pop and
Here we
rock.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I asked the man, don't disrespect my list, Ron.
I'm not disrespecting the list.
Oh, okay, all right. Can we go to number 2?
Sting, however, when he went solo, Sting does the jazz and that stuff. And he did that. That I'll give him. And all the songs that they don't release do that. So I see your point. All right. That's the police. Kenny equals crypto. All right.
Number
Who's the
2.
second one? That was good, though. I like that.
Number 2. Number 2. The Monkees. Game
Oh, hell.
changing. Game
They're so
changing.
awesome.
Thank you. The Beatles rip-off television series band actually became very well knowing, put out albums, and earned a place for themselves among the most popular pop group of all time. The Monkees had 13 albums, which sold worldwide. Game changing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The disrespect.
You
Go
said
ahead.
it.
Go ahead, Ron.
Wait, but Kenny, you said
Go
it
ahead,
in
Ron.
the sentence. The Beatles ripoff. So how did they change it? They just copied. Love the Monkees, though. Love the Monkees. Stepping Stone. I'm a Believer. Those are classics. They were funny, too. They were hilarious. They were like they were the comic version of the Beatles.
Game changing.
Okay.
Game changing. Okay. Number 3. The Temptations.
They're fantastic.
Temptations. The Temptations were one of the premier acts of Motown Records and had hit after hit more than hit after hit more than during the 60s and the 70s. They were among the most successful groups in popular music.
Yeah.
Game changing. Now, here we go. Trash. Okay. All right.
It's not trash. I didn't say a
Well,
word.
you might as well. You might as well. You might as well. You might as well. You might as well.
Can you tell the difference between them and the Four Tops?
You know what? Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Yes,
I'm
I can.
just saying, can you?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Temptations were great.
The Four Tops were more poppy. The Temptations were more R&B. Rolling Stone. Yeah, wherever he laid his hat was his home.
Exactly. Who sang Sugar Pie?
That's Four Tops. Sugar pie, honey bun. You know that I love you. Can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Do, 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 do. Okay, right?
Okay.
They weren't similar at all. Okay.
So the
Number
Beatles were
4.
first, 1960. Monkeys were 1966. Yes, Hugo. He even said that they were the Monkeys ripoff. I mean, the Beatles ripoff. He said that in the sentence. That's why I don't understand why they changed anything. But
Why do that? Why do they have to?
all right, so Temptation, fantastic. What else
All
you
right,
got?
thank you.
Give me a couple more.
All right, number 4. Hey, Duran. Hey, Duran.
Oh my God, I love Duran Duran.
Game
Duran.
Game changing.
Yes.
Game changing.
Yes.
Thank you.
They made pop music what it is today.
Ooh, telling you.
Absolutely.
Right now, I am as hungry as a wolf. I'm saying.
Oh my God, great song. Great song. I like Rio and Girls on Film, but I even like their later stuff. You know, their version of White Lines was awesome. I love their music. I think that's the best one on your list so far. Best one on the list so far for changing things. They literally they made pop music what it is. It was them. It was them and nobody else.
Finally.
All right, what's next? That's a good one. That's
Number
the
5.
best one right there.
Number 5. It's the Beatles. Of course, they changed music. Game changing group. Thank you. Here we go.
They're what started it all.
Thank you. Game changing. Right. Game
Rock
changing.
music, heavy metal, you name it, they did it first. And everybody else just copied after that.
Thank you. You're right. Hence the Monkeys copy. Thank you. See where it's going. See where it's going.
Yeah, they set the standard for everything, really. When you think about, where heavy metal and rock music is today, that's where it started from. You talk about songs for like Helter Skelter. That gets it going. That's it.
Yeah. True story. Yeah.
John Lennon and Paul McCartney were amazing. And George Harrison, by the way, was a great guitarist as well.
Yes.
He was a great guitarist.
Underrated.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. And Ringo was an average drummer. But
Ringo was Ringo. Yeah. Ringo was Ringo. Yeah.
He was just in it for the ride. And he didn't care if anybody knew that.
Exactly right. Like, I'm just here with a ride. I guess.
I'm not Paul, John, not even George, but I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm Ringo. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just here to collect money. I don't know.
Okay, Kenny, you got to give us another one. You got to give us another one because I want more now.
All right. All right.
One more. One more.
One more. One more. Maroon 5.
Well, they do have the
Maroon
moves
5?
like Jagger.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love
Game
that song.
changing.
Yeah, that I do have to. You know what? I do have to give that to you because they don't sound like anybody else.
Thank you. They don't.
Like his voice and the music that they do, it really doesn't sound like anybody. He's got a great voice too.
Got a great voice. The song Moves Like Jagger was
Oh, that song is so good.
the second biggest download song of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Game
That's impressive.
changing.
I did not know that.
Game changing. Thank you. 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 Thank you.
They're all great, Kenny.
Yeah.
They are all great.
And I will do the next list. The next
Yes.
names
We
on the
will
list.
be looking for that list too. Because
next
that was a
Saturday.
great you know what, Kenny? That was a great list.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, it really puts things in perspective, the time span that you covered and all that too. I like that too.
Thank you.
You got Motown in there. You have the
Mm-hmm. Wait till you get the next.
Cannot wait. So Kenny, you know what that brings us to our last segment. I do have to say that I only have enough on this list for honorable mentions and the top 5. Because there isn't a whole lot to choose from.
Okay. All right.
But you're going to be loving this.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Okay. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready.
If you think I got it right any other time, does not compare to this time right here.
Okay. All right. Because you got 3 in a row. All right.
This is going to knock your socks off.
All right. My socks are already off, but okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thought I smelled something. Kid Kenny smells like Dove. Shit. No. All jokes aside, PG-13 by the way today.
Yep.
It's Ron's top 5 William Shatner roles. Yeah, you're thinking, what was he in? Didn't he spend his whole life doing Captain Kirk? Pretty much. That's why there wasn't a lot to choose from, but there was enough. There was enough.
Okay.
Like he was on Barbary Coast way back when. Way back. For 14 episodes, he played Jeff Cable. Not on my list. That's pretty much the only one that I put down here that anybody would even remember.
Okay. All right.
And that one was iffy. Honorable mentions. Knight. That was the character he did. Knight, and it was on The Masked Singer. He was on The Masked Singer, Kenny. 1 episode. He got eliminated first episode. Which doesn't surprise me. But he was on The Masked Singer for 1 episode.
Okay. All right.
Honorable mention. Just because he gave it a shot, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the show, but I have to say the word shit my dad says, and the shit was all kinds of, $, hashtag stuff.
Oh.
He was on an older show. It was a
Okay.
comedy.
All right.
And he played Dr. Edison Milford Godson.
It's deep.
He played a character for 18 episodes. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was funny.
Okay.
I loved it. Loved it.
If
They
you say
canceled it.
so.
Honorable mention.
Okay.
Honorable mention, the big giant head from Third Rock from the Sun with Lithgow. John Lithgow?
Yes, yes.
He played the big giant head.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
All right, if that doesn't float your boat, he was also the host of Rescue 911 for 7 seasons and specials.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
you've seen it.
Yeah,
It's one of those shows where they show, the calls and stuff like that. Rescue 911.
Okay, all right.
Here's where it gets great.
Okay.
Here's where it gets great.
Okay.
He was Ozzy, who was an opossum on Over the Hedge. The animated movie. Love the movie. Love it. Over the Hedge.
Okay, Over the Hedge.
Honorable mention, that was the Bubble movie. The Bubble Roll, not the movie. Bubble Roll. That was my number 6. All right, top 5.
All right.
Top 5.
Okay. All right.
Shatner actually been to space. Shit my dad said was awesome. Yes. See?
Yes.
Hugo knows. Hugo knows.
We're trusting Hugo now. Man, I don't know about that.
It was awesome. But number 5, the Dodgeball Chancellor in Dodgeball, A True Underdog Story. He was the Chancellor at the match, that Dodgeball Chancellor.
He was?
He was.
I might have to watch that again.
You have to watch it again, Kenny. Because if you don't remember it, you need to watch it again.
I guess so, huh?
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yes.
That was number 5.
Okay, all right.
Number 4, do you remember the character Stan Fields from Miss Congeniality?
Yes. Yep. Good movie. Yep.
It was. It was a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
So he was Stan Fields.
Okay.
Number 4.
All right, number 4. Okay, good.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. I think William Shatner is hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah.
Number 3. You're going to remember this one, Kenny. Sergeant Thomas Jefferson Hooker.
TJ Hooker.
TJ Hooker.
There you go. TJ. Wait. Okay. All right. I see where this is going. Yes, I forgot about TJ Hooker. Yes. Yeah. Right. That's my show. I used to watch when I was a kid. Yep. Never missed the episode. Yeah.
All right. Who was his co-star? Do you know?
Shoot. It was a.
Yo, Adrian.
Yeah. Was it Sylvester somehow?
No, Adrian Zmed. Adrian Zmed.
Who was it? I can't remember.
That was his co-star. He looked just like what's his face, Uncle Jesse from Full House. He looked just like.
Oh yeah. Wasn't he?
All right, so that was number 3, Kenny. TJ Hooker.
Yep.
Number 2, Denny Crane. The character he played on The Practice and Boston Legal. Man won awards for that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Wow.
Right. He was fantastic.
Yeah, he was. Dang,
He was fantastic. Look, He originally was on like 5 episodes of The Practice. He was so good they had to make a show for him. And that's created Boston Legal.
Wow, I forgot all about that.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, James Spader was on that show as well. Boston Legal. He came in as a character on that as well. So, but we all know what number 1 is.
Oh, of course.
I
Of
mean,
course. Of course.
this man still plays this character,
Yeah.
you know, in animated movies, TV shows. He must have played Captain Kirk at least 30 times.
Yeah.
In movies, TV,
Yeah.
you name it, he's done it. Animated. He's been in video games doing the voice for Captain Kirk.
True. Yep.
So anytime you had any of those Star Trek video games, this is the guy that was actually doing the voice. I mean, it's Captain James T. Kirk. Made me love Star Trek way more than Star Wars. Way more.
What's the T stand for?
Tiberius.
Yes. Yes. James Tiberius Kirk. Yes. Yes. Yep.
I mean, look, when I was young, this guy was my hero. You know, I mean, he didn't care if they were green, blue, purple, orange. Yeah.
Orange. We got all the chicks who were, yeah.
And that's how I've lived my life.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Looked up to this guy. I don't care if he overacted most of the time. I don't care. Did not matter to me.
No.
He was so charismatic. He was the man.
The reason why he overacted it, he wanted more screen time.
Yeah.
So that's why he did the overacting, because that was the overacting
exactly. Like, that is great. It's priceless.
Yeah.
Like, there are some things. Look, we mourn George Foreman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is one of those guys that is going to hurt.
Yep.
And we eventually going to have to deal with that. But he actually kept forgetting his lines in Star Trek. That's why all the pauses.
Yeah.
And you know what? Does it matter?
Nope, doesn't matter. He was great.
It didn't matter. Because he was one of us. Right? A regular guy.
Yep.
That's, that's why we loved his character.
Yep.
That's why you got excited with T.J. Hooker. Because it was William Shatner. Do you think anybody would remember T.J. Hooker if it wasn't William Shatner? Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So many jokes there, but yeah, you're right.
The pauses make it better. It does. It does.
Yeah.
Spock. I don't understand.
Yes.
Why not just give him the death grip? Anyway, that was the top 5 William Shatner roles. Captain James T. Kirk will always be remembered.
Yes, yes.
Love it. Love it. And I do like Chris Pine playing Captain Kirk, too. They need to make another Star Trek movie.
Yeah. Yep.
Chris Pine did a great job as Captain Kirk.
He did. Yes, he did.
So let's make another one. I like Star Trek. I want to see it continue.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. So Monday, I believe I will be here with Martin again.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We need to just find another host. We need another host, preferably female.
Yeah.
Definitely need a host. So if you want to do that, let me know. let me know. But Martin and I will be back at it,
Monday.
for back at it for next Monday.
Oh, God, here we go. Okay. All right.
For Monday at 9. No, wait. What time are we on? 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Central.
Yes. 8 o'clock if you're in Edmonton.
That's right. 8 o'clock
Mhm.
in the morning if you're in Edmonton. Becky will be here on Tuesday, probably with myself. And then
Mhm.
Kenny, me and you back at it Wednesday. So hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you, Hugo, as always. And all of
Emily,
those others. Oh, Emily Rizzo
thank you for
is
joining.
here. Thank you, Emily,
Thank you, Emily.
for being here.
Yeah.
Hugo, 9 for me. So yes, your Central Time, Hugo, 9
Yep.
a.m. So join us next time. Thank you for watching, and please share. We will see you next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.